In a world where fairways meet the airwaves, where birdies and banker collide, welcome to the show that takes you beyond the clubhouse and onto the green. This is Balls and Tees, your passport to the golfing universe, where every swing tells a story and every putt has its punchline. Get ready to step onto the large greens and dive into the world of divots, drives, and delightful banter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is yet another Wednesday, and welcome to Balls and Tees. It is the one and only Tony Tone, the magician, the boy with a lot of flair. I am a classic man. Man, am I so happy to be here today because 7 days have already passed since I engaged with you guys, and I have to tell you, the last conversation was spot on. It was hot, man. I have to give a big ups to our previous guest, Mr. Jason Rowe. Jason Rowe, I mean, he gave us insights when it comes to the latest tech and equipment and how necessary or how imperative fittings are. Whether you're a professional, whether you're an amateur, whether you just want to test the waters when it comes to golf, he gave us a lot of insight. And here we are. It's a new week. It's a Wednesday. For some people, the weekend is starting today. For some, it is only beginning. So let me just start off by saying, ladies and gentlemen, today we are joined by a guest, and she is an expert when it comes to events management, events planning. So the biggest thing around the golf course that people don't understand, or something that really consumes a lot of time and energy, is planning a golf day. And our guest today will be giving us tips on how to make sure that a golf day is a success. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please allow me the opportunity to introduce our guest for today, Nana Jobe. Hello, Nana.
Hello, Tony. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm all right, thank you.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. Nana, let me just start off by saying thank you for making time to join us. And a big thank you, though, to your loved ones, your colleagues, and everyone around you who allowed you the opportunity to actually share this moment with us, right? I tried to introduce you, but I don't think I did justice, man. I mean, you know, I would actually prefer you reintroducing yourself to the audience, let them know who you are and how you stumbled across golf. So over to you.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you guys for having me today. You know, I always find it difficult when people ask me to tell who I am and where I'm from and how did I get here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just a girl, man. My name is Nana Jobe, and I'm from Jozini, a very small town in KZN. And who happened to end up in Joburg for some reason, trying to make life. And then I happened to be in the golf industry as my first job.
Whoa.
And I was a waiter, fun enough, when I started in the golf industry. And I fell in love with it. For some reasons, when I got here, I worked for Rand Park Golf Club.
Oh, yeah.
Which was the biggest club at that time when I arrived back in the days. And I was fascinated, you know. I've been that person who really gets fascinated about stuff. So when I worked for the club, I always wanted to do beyond than what I was hired for.
Yeah.
I will offer my services to learn other departments. And I ended up really being in a club for a very long time, which I think it was around 7 years. And that's when I got my passion for golf.
Oh, lovely. And I have to say, I mean, it's not a lot of people who would actually extend themselves to learn about other things, especially, I mean, for some people it would be a new environment, and it's scary at times. I mean, getting into a world that's mainly dominated by men and affluent men. And you know, sometimes people's energies rub off badly, but for you to actually say, you know what, I am going to stick it and I'm going to go the extra mile to make sure that I put myself out there and I learn as much as I could with golf. I think it shows a lot of bravery.
True that.
So currently, Nana, I mean, sure, you've been in this industry for quite some time. What?
Yeah, I've been around. I've been around. And at that time, I was so young, man. I was still coming out from, your college life, your varsity life. I was still young. And I remember when I left home, I didn't know why I was coming to Joburg. I just wanted to work.
Hey, boo.
And at that time when I got that job, I was just looking around.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a specific energy to say, you know what, I'm going to look for golf industry. By the way, I'm coming from the rural areas, which had no absolutely idea about golf. When you tell people about golf, they will be like, why do I hit the ball and follow it? Like, it didn't make sense at that time.
Yeah.
And when I realized, because of the experience and because of the passion, and I became in love with the whole situation, and I realized, no, man, there's more into it.
Yeah.
It's people that you meet. It's, it's a lot that really got me wanting to invest in it,
And I mean, just for interest's sake, do you also play golf, or do you just work behind the scenes?
I do.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
still an amateur, but I play golf, yes, of course. There and there. For a woman, my handicap doesn't look so bad. But each and every day is a new day. We try. Golf can be very personal at times.
100%.
When you fail today, tomorrow you come with a different energy and you want to do better than yesterday. So I'm still growing. And I hope that for us women, we tend to look at it differently one day.
Yeah.
So that you can attest to that we don't have much women that are playing golf than men. So I hope I can get to the chart someday. It's not something that I do constantly, but I do it because I need to understand, to connect the puzzle with my work so that everything makes sense.
No, 100%. And you know what? Continue persevering and usofika lapho ufuna ukufika khona. If I can put it in simple terms, because I believe that golf is more like your profession. The more you keep doing what you do best, is the more you become better at it.
True that.
Now, so Nana, namhlanje, we want to know, man. A lot of people are trying to understand the planning, the organization, the management of a golf day, how much work it goes into it, because many times we think, man, just book a golf course and then get players, and people don't really look at the other administrative things as well as the management of the entire day as a whole, to say how much stress it actually puts on one. So with you being in that particular field and understanding it more intricate than our listeners or our audience, and for those who actually would like to explore that as a career option, I mean, sometimes we don't know what we want to do or where we want to find ourselves. So hearing someone speaking of something, it can actually trigger something in you and say, you know what, I want to be just like Nana.
Yeah, I also think that you really need to understand the sport and also understand the type of niche that you're dealing with. And really, there's nothing much complicated. You just need to know what you're doing. And on top of that, I think that creativity around golf will make, if you taking golf as your career, or maybe as an organizer, or you want to, make it make sense. Yeah. There's creativity around golf. You need to be really, really creative. As much as organizing has so much work There is so much work. Like, you don't wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, this weekend I just want to have a golf day. You know, I know players, and let me just gather them and we go. We're good to go. CCJ is the course to go. You know, it takes roughly 3 months to do the planning. If you fit enough. Otherwise, it's more than that. Usually it takes like 6 weeks to gather the whole situation. Remember, in that, because I'll talk from my experience. When I get golf gigs, or maybe I do different golf days. So it will be like your social golf day. It will be like your networking. It will be like your business corporate golf day. But mostly, I'm so fond of fundraising golf days for some reason. And because I am attached to different homes that I usually give back to. So I do a lot of charity golf days than just corporate golf day. So it takes you to know who do you need to approach for that certain reason why you're doing a fundraising. And then it takes you to know, okay, this is the target. This charity, maybe say home, wants to achieve a certain goal. And then how do I become an impact? And who do I think that can really put a hand in this and make this happen? It really takes a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, and also you need to have your project planning correctly, because otherwise your golf day on a day will be a mess. I'm talking about your registration. I'm talking about your during the day. I'm talking about your prize event. It's a lot. But I think that when you get the right team, and you get the people that really understand, because it's not really a lot. If you will get the team that really understand what needs to be done, they will just get it done and make your players happy. Because then there's no confusion when people are doing whatever they need to do on the day. But the whole planning, it just needs you to be on your toes and make sure that you get the right people to participate on that day.
And I would also presume that time is very vital when it comes to such events, because obviously around the golf course, time management is one of the main factors. Players are constantly being reminded of time and not delaying the course. So if I may just ask, like, if you were to say it from the top of your head, to say how many people would actually be required in a team to organize a successful full-field golf day?
3 months.
No, so like the,
it sounds funny, but you mean people to play on that golf day?
The organizing team or the organizing committee.
Oh, the organizing team. No, you don't really need to have a big team, hey? You need, let me see, maybe a team of 8.
Okay, no, it's not too bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, maybe a team of 8 that really knows what they're doing. 5 is balanced. A 5 is balanced. However, remember also when you do your planning, that's another thing. If you really want to get to, it's not a selfish career. You can't do it alone. One thing for sure. As much as you want to build your business and you want to make it work, and somehow you will call for you will call someone for reference. Because you will need a hand. It's a lot to deal with as one person. And I'm talking about dealing with sponsors. You can just imagine, let's say I'm having 10 sponsors on a day. If I'm doing it alone, I still have like 10 people to deal with me alone. I still have players talking about 144 to 160 a full field. It's a lot. So really you will have to get a hand somewhere, somehow.
That's true. Yeah. And I just want to find out, I mean, you mentioned that, from a time point of view, 3 months would be enough to actually set up a golf day and make sure that everything is in order before the actual day. But in those 3 months, what would you say is the most intricate exercise that one has to go through? Would it be the course itself, liaising with the course itself, or is it a matter of the what do you call this? The players getting the right players at that point.
I think every golf day differs according to the person.
Mm-hmm.
I have a client or somebody that says, Nana, look, I want to do a golf day because I want to do a golf day for networking, and this is my type of business.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, when this person comes to me as a person, rather a player, or that there is a golf player who doesn't really nothing at all about organizing a golf day.
Yeah.
And or it's just somebody who knows but don't know where to go. You know? And so you look at those fundamentals and look and say, okay, this is the knowledge or this is the information that I have got so far, and how do I then navigate? You know? And then you go back to structuring, because I mean that's also very important, so that you come out with a good goal. And then sometimes it's finding players, because then the golf industry is large, right? It's large in a way that depends on what you want to achieve if you then doing the golf day, right? So you will have people that are saying, okay, I have players, don't worry about players, but then how do I make this day successful?
Yeah.
Then you have to be creative in a way to say your players, because one thing for sure is that most of the people in the golf industry knows each other. So you know this person, okay, this is the type of person. So definitely his type of people are like these people.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I then make this day a very fun day for him, so that he thinks or he feels like he's having a successful golf day, right? So you look at things like that. So you come up with, creativity in between the things that needs to be done on a golf day. It could be during the prize giving. It could be things that are done and the type of sponsors that you approach. Because when I get clients, sometimes I still have to go back and find the sponsors for them.
Yeah.
So that they achieve their certain goal. Maybe his goal will be like, you know what, I'm not fundraising anything. I'm paying for the full thing, but I just want to build a more connection for my business.
Yeah.
So you look at that person's business and you see, okay, this person is connected to certain business and certain business, and go back and invite those type of people and see if they will be interested into joining that type of, caliber and the whole golf day.
Okay, this is your specialty. Now, I'd presume you are in Gauteng, right? What I want to find out is that obviously this is your forte. You specialize in managing and organizing golf days. Now, I just want to find out, presuming that you are based in Gauteng, do you
Correct.
also assist individuals or entities outside of Gauteng when it comes to organizing these golf days? And if so, do you take your team with, or do you find people that you can actually compile a team with in those respective areas?
Yes, I do. I do have quite a few golf days outside of Joburg, which is also mainly in Durban.
Oh, yeah.
And KZN, which is also Richards Bay, which is my hometown.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of those. Sometimes I do take my team with, depending on how it looks like and what type of a golf day we're dealing with. Do we really need a bigger team? Can it be handled, or it's just a group that wants to be played and that wants to play and they don't need much stuff to be done. So it really depends. However, this year we're really looking into going bigger. As I said before, that golf, because it's a seasonal sport also, and if you're fully doing it, you need to be creative.
Yeah.
In any other case. So we're looking into having out of the country tournaments.
Oh, wow.
I'm busy with the confirmations. We're looking into do Thailand in October, which is one of the biggest achievements for me this year.
Thailand.
And I'm really looking forward to it.
Joe, can you take me with Nana? I want to go to Thailand.
Be my guest. Be
Oh,
my guest. I
lovely.
wouldn't mind.
Lovely.
I wouldn't
I'll make sure that I put in my five cents worth and help you with the organization or whatever that you need.
Yes, man, I would really love it. And also, I'm still learning. I think these things, some of the stuff you don't know until you get there. I've never done anything abroad.
Yeah.
It's going to be my first time. I don't even know what I'm doing, as much as I didn't know what I was doing when I was starting this business. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
No,
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I'm not fussy about it. And your 2 cents can really make millions out of it. So I wouldn't mind.
Mandela, I'm coming through. I'm going to Thailand with you. No, the reason I'm basically asking is because obviously on my end, yes, I've been playing golf for decades now. And on top of that, I keep on learning as well every single day. So I believe it's one of those things where the learning curve doesn't end. You will learn from even people who just got into the sport itself. They will teach you a thing or two.
Yes. Yes. I'll tell you for free. I'm not a good golfer. I fumble. I played Houghton not so long ago, and it was hot. It made it even worse. And I kept on saying, "No, I'm a soft girl, man. This sport is not for me. I'm soft. I can't do it." and for some reasons, you know what? I'm very angry when I look at my scorings on the handicap system. I'm like, what is this?
But
you know?
But it makes sense.
So it's really a personal thing when you are passionate about it until you come right.
No, 100%.
Because at the end of the day, you must come right.
100%. And I mean, it only makes sense. If it's too hot, I wouldn't expect anyone to play to their best level. I mean, for instance, myself, I only play when it's cloudy. When it's hot, I don't say I play. I say no, I'm passing time.
If it's hot, let's rather do a morning field. If you let me start at 11:30, oh boy, I'm gonna be grumpy the whole time.
So you're
getting
out.
Give me whatever in the course. It's gonna be a long day, I promise you. And I'll tell you that you robbed me. That's not what I scored there.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry at myself. You know.
Now I just want to find out, Nana. So obviously in business there's challenges, right? If you were to share from your experience as to what are the 2 or 3 major challenges that one faces in this golf day coordination environment or golf day planning environment, what would you say are those big challenges?
I will tell you because it's one of the challenges that I'm rather facing or recently faced, which I was not up for. Because sometimes, as I said earlier, that when you plan a golf day, there's this period of time that consumes your time, the time that you would have used for something else or maybe organize something else. If rather typical reason that maybe a client comes back to you and say, you know what? Okay, let me make a very an example that would really make sense, right?
Yeah.
My client that I was supposed to do a golf day for in December last year at Stein City, because their date was clashing with the Nedbank Golf Challenge.
Yeah.
However, that means I'm not able to run around and get enough sponsors for my client because most of the sponsors are at the Nedbank.
Yeah.
Right? Or rather, most of the players are at the Nedbank in Sun City.
Yeah.
Right? So that makes it logically the day is no longer, it's not successful.
Yes.
Because it's either you get people that really would compromise to be at your golf day because they are your friends, or you get a random person that really didn't want it to go to Sun City, but,
yeah.
You know, so you're still not meeting the numbers anyway, you know. And the client comes back to me and said, Nana, we'll have to have to push this to next year March.
Yeah.
Guess what does that do to me? That means I have lost the 3 months of my time that I would have consumed to create another golf day or another event in the midst of.
That's true.
You know,
Sure.
It could have been out of Joburg rather, so that I know I'm dealing with Durban that doesn't have a Nedbank challenge. You get me?
Yeah.
And this client, I can't really do much. What the client wants.
That's
I
true.
give, you know.
Yeah.
But it compromises me as a person that runs a business, because then I'm collapsing in a situation that the money that I could have potentially made at that time, you know, is now too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
December, I'm hungry because I couldn't.
No. It definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
So
it's an
one
opportunity
of those
lost.
things that you face.
Yeah. Sure. And I mean, obviously, you do come across such, but I mean, the most important thing is bouncing back to say, how do I then overcome this? How do I come back from this mishap or this oversight? Because, like you said, if a client insists on something, you go out of your way to actually make sure that they receive that service or they receive what they want.
Yeah. I think the main thing that you need to do is to be open-minded with such. I think everybody that is in a business, they know there are challenges or possibilities, you know, that they could face according to the type of the business that they're running. I think the only thing that you could do for yourself at that time when that incident happens, you stay calm, you stay focused, because otherwise you lose focus in terms of then in terms of how to then deal with the client, because according to you it's client's fault, right? But it's reality. When you look at the business structure, it's reality. So I think you need to stay calm, still provide the good services, and know what you're doing, because the moment you shift from your structures or the way that you do your business, you're already losing the positivity of how the clients looks at you. Because you can snap if you want and be like, you know what, I'm not doing this, find someone else. You know? But remember, this client is the same client, especially with the type of this business that we're doing in golf. This client, I'll tell you for free, most of my clients that I have done golf days for are all golfers. Hey, Nana, I have heard that you did Who's Who, you know, golf day. Look, I'm trying to do that's how you get your business. So the moment you snap, that means there's no golf day next month or the next 3 months.
Very true. So
because Block Golf Day will make you see new 5 clients that you have never met before.
True.
6 sponsors that you have never dealt with on your previous golf day. So just focus. Stay in your lane. Do what you do best. And give what your clients want.
100%. And, you know, when you spoke about reality, something came to my mind to say, okay, I mean, like you said, there's certain things that are outside our control. Now, one of those factors being the weather itself. I mean, I'd presume that you can plan an amazing event, and suddenly there's thunder, and as we know, you can't really play when there's thunder. So what then happens in the midst of that? How do we then go about it? Do we reschedule? What do we do in that kind of instance?
I think that then comes to the coordinator, the organizer, and the club itself. So that it happens, and it's nature. You can't really beat yourself about it. It's just a communication that you need to speak with the club and say, look, this is what happens. Can we reschedule our golf day? Then you'll tell us when is your availability or available date that we can, schedule our golf day for. So those type of things are problems, but problems that you can maneuver around. And sometimes the tricky part is that if I'm having 144 players today, which is a full field, and I reschedule, I might end up with 80 players. You must be open-minded about it, because then that doesn't mean 144 people are available on Friday just because they didn't play. People run businesses in this industry, unfortunately.
Hey, it's a tough one, man.
I know. It's a very, I don't know. That's why when I tell people about golf, really, I start by breathing and say, I don't know where to start. Because really, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on.
Nana, let's go for a 2-minute break. Let's get something refreshing, and then we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In a world where fairways meet the airwaves, where birdies and banker collide, welcome to the show that takes you beyond the clubhouse and onto the green. This is Balls and Tees, your passport to the golfing universe, where every swing tells a story and every putt has its punchline. Get ready to step onto the large greens and dive into the world of divots, drives, and delightful banter.
Invisible Ink Consulting, your gateway to financial success. We specialise in providing the best solutions to manage your finance and accounting, ensuring a better life for you and your business. Our expert team offers top-notch accounting and tax consulting services tailored to various industries, including but not limited to engineering, medical practitioners, in construction, non-profits, events management, attorneys and financial services. Experience the power of our best analytics, backed by a commitment to our clients and a high level of knowledge. At Invisible Ink Consulting, we strive to deliver the best service you can get, making your financial journey seamless and rewarding. Choose Invisible Ink Consulting for a brighter financial future. Your success our priority. Please visit us at www.invisibleinc.co.za to reach us. www.invisibleinc.co.za.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Tony.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us.
Thank you.
Nana, we are in the second segment of our episode today, and I just want to take it a notch up. I mean, we've discussed the aspect of event organizing, and like you said, it's one world that will make you take numerous breaths. Before you can even talk about it. Now, let's talk about this lovely, ugly addiction that we have, which is the sport itself. All right.
It is.
Right. So, like I said earlier, it's one world that has been predominantly dominated by men over time, and it's very beautiful to actually see women emerging, and not just as golfers, but doing business around the golf course, or even incorporating golf into their business life. So that includes you, obviously. Now, I want to find out. I mean, you are an expert when it comes to organizing golf days, and I'm sure you've played with numerous people from your client base. Don't they ever, like you said, you're not the best of golfers, but you're surviving just like me. Don't they ever look at you and be like, "But Nana, this is what you do every day. You're supposed to be like the best when it comes to this thing."
Nah, and I'll tell you for free. Remember, there's less women in golf.
Yeah.
So most of the time, it's either I'm playing with 15 men in the same school, or I'm playing with 4 men in my football, or whatever the case could be. And guess what? I'm the one that gets the softest treatment in the course more than anyone, And sometimes they'll tell, take your time, breathe. I think that's the only part that makes me go back and try again. You know, I would not bet my friends, Sam, and the people that I know in the industry. They're doing so well. Well done. They're doing so great. And that's what we need, because otherwise, firstly, I remember yesterday.
Yeah.
This guy, not yesterday, on Friday last week when I was playing Houghton,
Yeah.
I was playing with some, because you meet new people every time.
Yeah.
And this guy says to me, Nana, don't hit so hard. Take your time. And literally, he was just whispering. It wasn't a football story that needed to be discussed. You know, I was like, no, you know, and because I tried so hard to hit when I was driving that driver, and this guy said to me, you know what? It's not a competition. Take your breath.
Just
Forget
swing.
about, you know.
Yeah.
And guess what? I had passed and bellies.
You were on
Because
fire,
there's somebody that is telling me nicely, you know. And mind you, you have this challenge of, now I'm playing with men. You can tell when the men hit their drive, it's strong. It makes the sound, you know.
Yeah.
So now, as a woman, when you hit, you be like, "Nothing, go strong." Mandela that day, because you want to conquer and make sure that whatever they name there on that small little prize giving during the table there on at the halfway house or wherever, your name is there, because you can't be beaten. I say I look strong even though we're not. So it's always a challenge. But the nicer part about it is that even though we play with men that really knows golf, but they will always tell us the right things, you know. So it's not a competition. We're not competing with men, but rather we're saying, oh, I wish I can be the first woman that brings more women in this thing. It's quite nice.
100%.
That's how we feel all the time.
100%. And I think that's one of the most important things to say. You know what? As a woman who's already enjoying golf and has seen the benefits of golf, both from a personal and a professional point of view, I believe it's only fair to say, you know what, let me bring in other people. Maybe someone can also see certain opportunities within this industry, and that could change their lives as well.
True that.
100%. Now, Nana, here's the golden question that I have for you, right? So, you are in Gauteng. You played Gauteng. You got your babies in your pass, so you were on fire on Friday. Now, look at Gauteng, and then let's look at home ground, KZN. Right? If you were to pick a place, you can play corner on a weekly basis. Which one would be your number one?
Are you testing me? Because you are testing me. I feel like you're testing me. Golf clubs in KZN are phenomenal. I'll tell you this for free. I think also it's because it's around the coast, you know.
Yeah.
But my number one course, out of all the courses that I've played, I think I've played 5 or 6. I think my number one and number two, which is opposite according to the map, but it's still in KZN. It's my Princess Grant. Princess Grant is my number one. And then for some reasons, because I was still new in the golf industry, and I like the idea of driving a golf cart, and you know, and I hit a tree that was very close to someone's house, and the golf cart was literally in the window of the dining room of that house. But well, the whole number 16 at Princess Grant is also perfect. I love Princess Grant. And my second, that I'm gonna play this year sometime for a third time, and I think it's becoming my first, is Gowrie Farm. I love Gowrie Farm. Can play Gowrie Farm is in Midlands.
Oh yeah.
I can play Gowrie Farm any day. Every day.
But I mean, the Midlands, I mean, the view, the landscape there is phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like it.
Who would love to play in such an environment?
I know, right? It's
How?
quite very interesting, but the golf course there is beautiful. I love it
Mm.
there. I love it there.
No, no, no.
As much as I'm an amateur, but I have, you know, I have a good eye when it comes to such. Zimbabwe
100%.
also is a nice course. It's a little
Mm.
bit difficult, but yeah, it's nice. I don't come out with good scores there, and I wouldn't say much about, but I know the course and I played it before.
But
That's what I can say.
like you said, if there's anything nice about golf courses around the coast is that there's certain holes you can actually have a view of the ocean and you can hear the
That's my,
waves.
I know, right?
Mm.
I know.
No, but I'm upset that there's none in Gauteng that has actually caught your attention that much. I thought you were going to say something about Gauteng or
Yeah,
Pretoria.
how to, I don't know. Maybe I have a heart for Ren Park because
Mm.
because Ren Park groomed me, by the
Yeah.
way. And I'm the baby of Ren Park. And
Yeah.
funny enough, I don't play Ren Park much.
Mm.
And but when you ask me about Firethon, I'll tell you that I already know when you ask me to come and play with you that I'm not gonna have a good day because the
It's
trees
tough, eh?
there
It's
are
tough.
madness.
Yeah.
But I also like I think I like Parkview for some reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Parkview always challenges me.
Mm.
Um, Glendower, I almost lost my eye there. So I wouldn't say much.
Kwenzakeleni.
So Glendower, when you tee off on your 10 tee, right,
Yeah.
before the lake,
Mm-hmm.
which is closer to the hole there,
Mm.
and there's trees on your right hand side, I think.
Mm.
And that tree is not far from the bridge or the lake.
Oh yeah.
So it's either you hit over or you hit closer to the bridge.
Mm.
So I think my positioning, angithi mina phela ngu-soft girl, so
Mm.
yonke into yami sometimes is soft and it doesn't come. As I'm saying, I'm an amateur, angifuni futhi ukuba isigora segolf. I'm a soft girl, please,
Yeah.
can you keep it like that? I
Mhm.
love golf and I'm passionate about
Mm.
and it's business for me.
Mhm.
But I'm still a soft girl under circumstances, you
Yeah.
know? And when I hit that ball, it went straight in between the trees that are closer to the bridge.
Yo.
So for some reason, I was trying to be Tiger Woods' wife and see if I can make things happen, you know?
Yeah.
And when I hit the ball,
Mm.
yo, bruh,
It bounced off
it
a
was
tree.
madness. Wait for me. It was madness. It was madness. And I thought, the sound of the thing. Luckily, I was wearing glasses, right?
Ooh.
So I'm playing with three guys. I'm the only girl. I'm Chavele.
Mm.
So nje bayangibekezelela there and there.
Oh,
You know?
shame.
When I hit the ball,
Mm.
because I was hoping that I'm gonna hit it lower
Yeah.
so that it goes straight over, you know, to the green.
Mm.
Yo, when I hit the thing, the sound of it, the sound of the tree, forget about the sound of my glasses.
Yeah.
The sound of the tree sounded like I'm coming back for you and you're gonna die
Ooh.
today.
I'm sorry about that.
So when it came back,
Mm.
it hit just on the edge of the glasses, you know, where your, I don't know what
The
they call
frame.
this thing. Yeah, the frame off, but there's also your chin bone
Oh yeah.
on
Yeah.
that thing.
Mm.
So it hit on top
Aibo.
and it sounded and the guys were silent. There was a moment of silence
Mm.
because they firstly wanted to see how am I reacting
Yeah. Yeah.
and am I responding to the noise, you know?
Mm. Sure.
Even though it hit on my cheeks, but am I okay? Because anything could be broken. It sounded like something was broken, but it was glassy.
Yeah.
And I hold my face and I put my head down because my head was down for some reasons.
Mm.
But still, it wasn't that up, so that's why it hit at the edge of the cheek, just
Yeah.
at the edge.
Yo.
And I had this guy that I was playing with and said, "Are you okay?"
Mm. And it's
I
painful,
said,
that
"Yeah."
thing.
And I said, "Yeah." You know, now me bengenayo isholo oba ngiright. Or angikho
You're
right.
still in shock.
I was like, oh my goodness. And I was bleeding. But thank you to the glasses that I was wearing. I'll mention that brand when I'm a millionaire and said, look, this brand
It saved you.
saved my life. But yeah, and I went back to the clubhouse, and guess what? I came back very upset, and I wanted to play the back nine so bad. So bad. It wasn't, I was swollen and bleeding a little bit, but it wasn't anything that says you can't play. But I was doomed. For some reasons, I was feeling funny, you know?
Isn't that...
But I got checked. There was an ER and whatever. But I got checked.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope...
And I went off golf for 2 months because every time when you tell me about any course that has trees, I'm traumatized.
I can imagine. I would also be. Even Kwamanja, I would be like, you know what? I'll only play like your putt golfs. At least I'll quit.
But at least I've got a story to tell. You know?
But it
was
I'm
very
sorry to hear about it. Yeah,
it was really traumatizing.
No, I'm sorry about that. Even for those who witnessed it, it must have done something to them to say, you know what?
And they never played with me again, by the way.
How betuna?
But
No, it couldn't have been that
We're
bad.
actually having a game sometime end of this month. But
But I hope it's not the same cause.
No, definitely no. It's not the same course.
Not that I'm looking
I would
down on
love
the course,
to, and
but
that was my last time I played that course. I would love to go back there go back to that course again. They even gave me a voucher. I still have that voucher to go and experience, but I'm traumatized.
yeah, no, you need counseling after such an experience.
I think so. I think so.
No, that's nice to understand, but you know, I still don't think it's an embarrassing moment that you've had on the golf course.
No,
I think...
definitely. I don't feel embarrassed myself. Like, I mean, who I am. There's better people who play golf and they come with serious injuries there. And people, it couldn't have been. Well, I wouldn't say I was hit by my own balls, but I was hit by my own balls. But there are people who, you know how it is when the field is slow and people start hitting and you get hurt somewhere somehow. And there's a guy that I know that really was in a bad situation in December because someone hit them with the ball and they were behind them and the field was slow. So, I mean, it's one of those things that happens in golf, and unfortunately, I can't, you know.
You can't give up based on that.
No, I can't, unfortunately.
No, 100%. All right. So tell me, Nana, your most celebrated moment on the golf course. Where and when was this, and what happened?
You want to know?
I would love to
My
know.
most celebrated moment on the course was last year. I think it was last year, June, when I played in a golf day at King's Trophy. There's a golf day called King's Trophy. And for some reasons, I work with King's Trophy from time to time at some point.
Yeah.
Because I've been in different clubs. And so I know, you know, most of the golf days that I could possibly attend. So I played in that golf day. And it was not last year, I think the other year. It was my first time winning something in a golf day.
Tell me you got a hole in one.
No. And it's even funnier. It was my first time winning something in a golf day specific, not just normal groups or social clubs that we play.
Yeah.
In a golf day. And in that golf day, I won a longest day. And my gift was a Jägermeister. Like, okay.
Wow.
Okay. So you guys are saying because you have had a long day and you behave like you were drunk there. You might as well just carry on drinking.
Yeah, but you know what? At least they recognized. I mean,
I know, right?
you were frustrated.
I did hold that bottle with confidence because I knew what happened there. It wasn't a good day at all. But yeah, at least my name was there for a longest day in a golf day.
No, but I mean, it makes a difference. It cheers you up. I mean, I've had days like those where sometimes I'd even feel like, you know what, let me just pick this ball up and go back and sit at the halfway house, or just get into my car and drive away. So
I know. Yeah.
For them to recognize you for that, I have to give them a big ups, and for you to actually receive it with that confidence and with that mindset, it basically shows that, you know what, you've got good sportsmanship, number one, and number two, you love the sport so much that regardless of how long your day is, you persevere and you go out to get what you came for.
True that.
No, that's awesome stuff. Now we are reaching the end of our segment today, and it has been amazing to have a chat with you. That's not number one.
Thank you so much.
The insight that you've shared with myself as well as the audience, it's not for sale, if I can put it that way. Yeah, I believe that you come by wisdom, you come by experience. Those are things that you gain over time, and for you to actually share such with us in an open space like this, also even your experiences around the golf course in such an open space, I have to take my hat out to you. And I still need to hold you to the Thailand golf day. I'm going there.
Definitely. I'll drop you details sometime
100%.
in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, I'll drop you details.
I just need to polish my golf as well. I don't want to find myself swimming.
I've never been in Thailand myself, so it's going to be a very interesting journey. And I think that the golf kit, well, through what they have sold me, it really looks good.
No.
It's one of those that you would really would want to have your, longest day. As long as you're in the island.
No, 100%. I mean, some places you just don't want to leave. You like, you know what, let me delay as much as I can delay.
I know, right?
Whilst I enjoy myself around here.
Even if you can be like on your whatever hole and be like, no guys, thanks, I'm picking up, because you will have those moments. I'm picking up. I'll pick up 3 holes in a row. I'm like, I can't do this. this thing. But I don't mind to pick up in Thailand. So I'll pick up
100%.
5 holes if I want to, as long as I'm not in South Africa. I wouldn't mind.
No. We're not that bad here in South Africa. The golf courses are in splendid condition.
No, definitely. And I think also I've recently seen how Houghton looks. I think this also, the holotining makes it even better. Golf courses are really looking good.
100%.
They're really looking good.
And we also have to give a big thank you to all golfers, whether they're social, whether they're professional, for actually treating all these golf courses with respect. Number one. Number two, give a big thanks to everyone who pitches up to the respective golf events, golf days, with the utmost respect of the game and the utmost respect for the organizers.
Yeah, it's not an easy job, believe me. And you deal with a lot of different characters and, somebody said, I don't know who I'm playing with, but I know that I'm playing in 1055.
Yeah.
No?
Then you have to go
There's
and
a
look.
snob somewhere that needs things to be done. And you really need to get it done, because this same person might be annoying you about, Nana, I want a golf day this coming,
100%.
season.
100%.
And you really have to be grounded somewhere, somehow. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because the same person can give you the biggest goal in your life
100%.
that you never thought of. And for some reasons, then it's challenges that we face in different courses depending what type of clients that we bring into them, it's challenging. And mind you, some of the golf courses, those clients are the people that sits in the board and makes the golf courses run.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just that people don't know who they are. So yeah.
No. Awesome stuff.
So, yeah.
Nana, I have to say once again, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to
appreciate
everyone around you who's allowed you to go through this conversation with me. I'm highly honored, and I look forward to. Yeah, I believe we'll be playing one of these days. I believe we'll be playing one of these days, but it definitely won't be Glendower. I'll make sure that there's less
Maybe
hazards.
We should use that voucher to,
No.
Maybe I need to go back there. Who knows?
No, I don't think you're ready yet. Let's go
Maybe
for
I can
counseling first.
Maybe I can show Glendower Flames. But it don't take me. Maybe I can show Glendower Flames and be like, remember when you did me dirty last time?
Hey, that's a championship course, Even the
That's
pros are
the
crying
show,
there.
girl.
No, but
it is a championship course. And I don't play like that.
But it has been absolutely lovely chatting to you, and
Thank you so much.
may you have a blissful year. May you have a great, successful year. Let the deals come through. Let's do this golf courses, the golf days. Let's make sure that there's more and more events coming through. Let it not just be Thailand. Let's go to Europe. Let's go to America.
Too many more.
Let's put you on the international map, not just any map. If we have to do a golf day in Greenland, it's so funny that Greenland is covered in ice. Then let it be. But let's do it the right way.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much, Nana. You must have yourself a lovely night.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is the end of our segment today, and it has been quite an insightful conversation that I've had with Nana, whom is a golf event organizer. I mean, she mentioned that she does this on a daily basis, and it's not just based in Gauteng. I mean, she's breaking international markets, going all the way to Thailand to do the same. So big ups to her, and big ups to everyone who keeps on supporting golf, everyone who keeps on bringing new golfers into the space, everyone who keeps on supporting golfpreneurs, whether it be equipment, whether it be apparel, whether it be organization or the food around the golf course. I will say big ups to everyone who supports anything that goes around golf. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my cue to say tomorrow is Thursday. Friday is approaching. But please don't ever quote me and say that I said the weekend has officially started. My weekend has officially started. For those who are going to work tomorrow, please make sure that you wake up early, you get to work on time, and then when you get there, make sure that you put your phone on the side, you open the latest tournament that's taking place while you're working. And then on Friday, please do make sure that you play the best golf of your life. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Tony Tone, the magician, the boy with a lot of flair. I am a classic man, and this is Balls and Tees, the only place you will ever hear about the ins and outs of golf worldwide. This is the place to be.